Hey you guys, welcome back to XP Hunter. This is game updates of the month.
We don't know where he came
Kicking
from.
us off is Kingmakers. Kingmakers is an upcoming action strategy sandbox game developed by Redemption Road Games and published by TinyBuild. It blends third-person shooter elements with real-time strategy, letting you switch between being on the ground with modern weaponry and zooming out to command armies, building defenses, and influence the battlefield. The game is set in medieval England, 15th century, but with the sci-fi twist. You play as a modern soldier transported back 500 years to avert a future apocalypse. You'll fight alongside and against medieval forces, knights, archers, cavalry, using your modern arsenal, assault rifles, grenade launchers, and vehicles like tanks, while also commanding traditional units. The gameplay features seamless switching between action and strategy views. You can act as a frontliner fighter or manage armies and structures. The game also features massive battles with large numbers of units in real time. The game includes base building, fortifications, defenses, then you build walls and fortify positions. The game supports co-op play up to 4 players. The game aims to balance flashy premise, guns versus knights, with strategy, so purely having modern weapons isn't guaranteed to dominate. Unit types, armor, taxes, all matter. Its original release was October 8th, but has been postponed for later release. Coming at number 2 is Little Nightmares 3. Little Nightmares 3 takes place in the Nowhere, a creepy, surreal world within a region called the Spiral, a cluster of disturbing places and delusions. You play as 2 protagonists, Lo and Alone. They are best friends who must work together and escape the Spiral, facing childhood fears and dangerous environments. Each character carries an iconic tool. Lo has a bow and arrow, and Alone has a wrench. These tools are used to solve puzzles, manipulate the environment, and occasionally fend off or avoid threats. Gameplay includes environmental puzzles, platforming, sneaking past monsters, hiding, running, and other obstacles, similar to the tone of the earlier games in the series. Because Lo and Alone have different abilities, many puzzles require using both characters together. Lo using the bow to reach or activate things, Alone using the wrench to manipulate objects. For the first time in the series, Little Nightmares 3 supports online co-op. You can play with a friend or go solo with an AI companion or other characters. If you liked Little Nightmares 1 and 2, here's what you can expect in number 3. Similar moods, unsettling environments, stylized horror, platforming puzzles, hiding, and evading. Little Nightmares 3 is available now and in all platforms. At number 3, to continue the Halloween theme, is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. The game is set in Seattle in a modern version of the world of darkness and vampire. The vampire society is fractured in turmoil with various vampire clans and power struggles. You alternate between 2 playable characters. Pyre, an elder vampire who just awakened from centuries of torpor. They possess a mysterious mark that locks away or suppresses their elder level vampiric abilities. As Pyre, you'll navigate through political intrigue of kindred society in modern-day Seattle. Fabian, a Malkavian detective who voices echoes in Pyre's head, you play as Fabian in certain sequences, dreamlike or past sequences set in neo-noir 1920s Seattle.
This is something.
The game involves power, identity, perception versus reality, secrets, politics among vampires, and the price of hiding password. The game is primarily first-person perspective, although some actions and conversations may be in third person. The Seattle map is divided in multiple districts: uptown, financial, downtown, Chinatown, and industrial. They are part of a seamless open world, so moving between worlds does not require a loading screen. Players can select a vampire clan, which determines much of their powers, playstyles, and relationships. Each clan has a unique discipline, so how you approach combat, stealth, social interaction, and other things like that depend on the clan's disciplines.
What?
You'll need to feed to sustain yourself and use disciplines, but feeding comes with a risk. If you break the masquerade, there will be consequences from law enforcement and other vampire actions. So balancing stealth, discretion versus power, hunger is core tension. Combat is reported to include melee, supernatural powers, and different approaches depending on your choices. Building alliances and navigating through vampire politics are key. Who you trust, who you betray, all matter. Your clan, your relationships, and your reputation can change outcomes. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is available to play on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation 5. At number 4 is Ghost of Yotei. You play as Atsu, a wandering mercenary whose family has been slaughtered 16 years ago by a brutal gang called the Yotai Six. Atsu returns to her homeland to take revenge, but the story hints her journey will become more than just vengeance. As she hunts down each of the Yotai Six, she'll uncover allies, confront deeper truths, and build her own legend. There's updated combat and arsenal. In addition to your katana, you'll unlock a spear, chain sickle, a great sword, dual katanas, bows, and a matchlock rifle. There's a counter system replacing the older stand system. The game emphasizes both silent approach and head-on combat. One snippet says, is Atsu a samurai or a ninja? Neither. She uses every advantage and dirty tool in the book. The game offers a dynamic game world, so weather, day, and night changes, diverse environments around Mount Yotai. The map is roughly smaller than the game, but it's made to feel larger. The game includes setting up camp, cooking meals, crafting, and resting. A spyglass and a clue system are introduced to discover new quests. Ghost of Yotei has a strong thematic and cinematic ambition. The emphasis on feeling like a samurai movie, the visual presentation, and the open world around a scenic volcanic region gives the game a striking vibe. The game lets you pick how and when to confront major enemies, explore side content, and craft a journey. Ghost of Yotei is available now on PlayStation 5.
Get ready to die!
The world is a vampire sent to drain.
Showtime.
Secret destroyer. Hold you up to the flames. Sound check. What do I get?
Okay, boys, we're here to do one thing. One thing.
Who was that?
Doesn't matter. Let's move.
At number 5 is Battlefield 6. In the next generation of warfare, Battlefield is everywhere.
Roger that. Let's go.
Battlefield 6 catapults players into sprawling, near-future conflict, a world pushed into the brink by climate collapse, collapsing alliances, and high-tech private armies. This isn't just a fight between nations. It's a chaos unleashed across deserts, skyscrapers, and flooded city streets. The world of Battlefield 6 is fractured. Nations weakened, mercenaries rising, and technology deciding who survives. From neon-lit Asian megacities, frozen Arctic bases, and tropical war zones, each map tells a story of a world spiraling into all-out war. Every match feels alive. Skyscrapers crumbling, storms twisting across the horizon, and tornadoes rip vehicles out of the sky. You can drop from helicopters into burning cities. Dynamic destruction returns on a massive scale. Every wall, bridge, and rooftop can be shattered or reshaped to your advantage. Squad play is tighter than ever, letting you link up with friends in cross-platform firefights that feel cinematic and unpredictable. Battlefield 6 is available on all platforms. Thank you guys for watching Top 5 Games of the Month. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. See you guys next time.